JJ was telling me before we started that this is the most he's seen Andy talk, and I have to agree. Andy, you actually used to make it a point of telling people, like, I just don't talk at the table. Like literally, you're like, what's wrong with this guy, right? Like, but he's just chatting it up like no big deal today. So, you know, we all change as time goes on.
And that's a good point. Maybe he feels that Garrett isn't here. He's going to boost the table talk, which is very nice. And now he's a sponsor pro by GG Poker. He's going to give you guys a little bit more table talk. We got a 3-bet pot, 2 jacks versus king queen, a coin flip pre-flop.
She's so hated in Asia. Because she's just like her attitude is just like I don't want to start like blasting her. Maybe I'll tell you guys. Fill you guys in later.
The funniest is last time she was like, "You didn't text me back." You didn't text me, kid. And then she shows me, and I'm like, "It was some guy."
Double M with the C bet here. He does have the Jack of Hearts to make a flush, but JD has the Queen of Hearts.
She was funny. She thought she texted me for some cash game.
Yeah.
And then I blew her up. I was like, I would never blow. I always text you right back.
4,500.
And JD is going to bet about 2/3 the size of the pot here.
I know.
A spot that Double M is going to continue at least for one more street.
told me that for years, but I just decided to let.
Double M is thinking if JD is really rocking with Ace King, would it need a 4-bet pre-flop?
Especially because to me it represents.
He's wondering if JD can still have something like pocket nines or 8-9 suited or a semi-draw with 2 hearts in his hand.
Andy's wondering if he's going to make another bet on the river. I think he's hoping right here that he's going to get a free showdown on the river for that call. But now that puts a little wrench. Oh my God!
Whoa! So an all-in and a snap call.
JD was
did
having
not even,
none of it.
So I don't think JD doesn't have as much as our graphics said he had behind, because it says maybe it had like 6K left in his stack, Nicole. But on these one-liner boards to a straight, usually players are under-bluffing or over-bluffing in this spot. So if JD has played with Double M the last few weeks and knows that Double M might be over-bluffing in the spots, that's hence the snap call.
Well,
it's also hard to rep a 5 there.
Yes, very, very hard to rep. But considering what you told me, I know nothing about Double M, but considering what you told me that he's here to get into action with Andy, and we know how loose aggressive Andy can be when he feels it. If somebody's willing to play on par with that, you gotta expect that he has a couple tools in his belt, and it looks like JD knows that, and he was prepared to snap call up anything. I wonder what would happen if it would have mattered at all if it was a heart. If he would have still snap called if a heart came on the river.
And just like that button says, please hit the subscribe button. Helps us with the YouTube algorithm. Smash the like button. We crushed like 2,000 likes last week. Let's see if we're better this week.
Crushed it!
Yeah, we've got to be improving every week, and we got Nicole Jurgens back.
Yes! Smash the button!
Yeah.
Smash it! This is what this sounds like. This I always laugh when my kids are watching YouTube, and these YouTubers are like that, and I crack up. But now I understand why. You know, you got to wake your people up a little bit. Like, just hit it! Hit the button! Hit the button!
And that is the lovely voice of Nicole Jurgens asking you to just hit it.
Just hit it.
Talking about
the button.
Yes. Yes. Double M with the 3-bet from the 3rd blind. Now we're going to see a 3-way pot because Andy didn't buy in for 100,000 not to set mine. So.
Yeah, Andy lives for these spots, and he hits it.
Oh, another set in a 3-bet pot, and top pair, top kicker for Double M. And Andy does not lead this time. He understands last time he led twice, and it didn't work out for him. And this is gonna get kind of crazy.
Sorry, Melody said Super Smash.
I'll sort it out.
4,500.
And this is gonna get crazy here, Nicole, because Andy's probably gonna go for a big check raise here. And when you flop top pair, top kicker in a 3-bet pot,
They keep not giving it to me like a pound, so
you're gonna go. You're usually supposed to go for 3 streets.
I just didn't know if
With top pair.
I like pound soda.
Let's
Again,
see.
remember what you told me before we came is that Double M's here to play with Andy, and so we know Andy knows this. If you know it, Andy knows it. So this is a dynamic, and Andy's out of position against him every time.
Well, it's not that Double M said that, but the stacks imply
Okay.
that these players that are buying in deep really want to rage for a big pot. And Double M with a $10,000 bet. And Andy that just flats on the flop. Let's see if he goes for his check raise now. Double M, before he started playing on the stream, told Wayne how much he loves Live at the Bike, so he knows Andy's style and Andy's capable. But Andy just flats again. I wonder if Andy was worried about a set of jacks, but
No, he wasn't worried about a set of jacks. He's trying to get all his stack in there, not just one bet, but the entire stack, and he's going to get it here.
25,000.
Andy hit the jackpot card for him, and Double M is in bad shape.
a bet of $25,000, and let's see if Andy just smashes the all-in button. He's sitting. This is a straddle round, so he's sitting 500 big blinds deep.
10 seconds.
And Double M's hand looks like a jack. And there is the all-in from Andy. Welcome back from Taiwan. And let's hear these players think this one out loud a little bit.
Yeah, raise it $60,000.
Checked.
Oh, okay. Are you going?
If Double M makes his call, we can see a $200,000 pot here, Nicole.
But you don't have to play.
We heard him say, I should have checked.
So what does Double M beat here? Would Andy ever have King, Queen of Spades here, blocking the Jack with King Jack and Queen Jack with a brick? Kind of hard to be bluffing in this spot here. But he does beat better Jacks. Would Andy ever do this with something like King Jack? Or
That's a
Queen
good
Jack?
question. I think he might possibly consider with King Jack, but I really think that's the only hand, right, that he would, that Double M beats. And that's why you can see Double M is so frustrated here. He's like, oh, I should have checked. But, remember their history. They played about 3 hands so far, and every single one, Andy, I don't want to say owned Double M, but he had the hand, he bet, Double M had to fold, right? So here we are again. This is like the 4th hand that they've played. Double M rivers something huge, and now Andy's going all in on him again. This, plays with your mind. It makes you think, but
Wow,
that's
and
a
what
great
a
fold.
fold. And you
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Nicole, I have to correct myself.
Yes.
I said Andy went all in, which is even a sicker fold by Double M, because he didn't go all in. He made it 25,000, and Andy made it 60,000, so 35,000 to call $123,000 pot, getting such a sick price and folds top trips. Shout out to Double M for that fold.